this point, I just don't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Life of Lou. We back at it with another video today. It's actually weird. It's actually a very it's been a weird day today. It's been a weird end of the year, I guess you could say. It's actually 11:07 right now. It's New Year's, December 31st. About like 53 minutes away from being the new year. And as you can see, I'm in my apartment, just chilling, making podcasts right now. Just got off of work about an hour ago. I just showered, ate some food, been chilling. Just been chilling, reflecting on my day for a bit, reflecting on my day for sure. And it's weird. I don't know. It's been a very weird year, I guess you could say. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of things that I didn't expect would happened. And sometimes all at one time, And it's like a thing where, like, my bad, people. I'm gonna cope for a second. Or not cope. I'm gonna just kind of vent for a second. Give me about a minute and a half to vent. Kind of speak my mind right now because I've been thinking about this all day. But yeah, just it's weird how that saying goes. And one of my homies said this: elevation takes separation. And as much as it hurts sometimes to realize it and to accept it, it's definitely true. Sometimes in life, people that you love the most will hurt you, like I've said in my past videos. And I know sometimes they don't even mean it. I know sometimes that it may seem like you're being hurtful towards them. And I know I'm just reciting my last video or whatever video I posted that about it. Let him go was the topic, I believe. But man, it's tricky when it's like, obviously you still got love for those people. You never stop loving them as much as it hurts, and much as that hurts that they're not here in your presence. I don't think that love ever fades. At least for me, not. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. December 31st, 2022, 2023 is around the corner. I'm gonna just chilling at home, just kind of podcasting for a bit. Got a lot to talk about. I have all my topics that I've been writing down. Probably can't see it. You can't see it. I'm not gonna focus either. But I have a topic today that I want to speak about, and this one's kind of been on my head more than anything, a lot more. Stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of the place where you feel most comfortable at. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do. Sometimes, like waking up in the morning super early, if you're like a person that wakes up around 10, 11 every day and you just want to go switch it up, you want to wake up at 6 and you start switching it up and stuff, it's very uncomfortable. I'm sure a lot of people out there could understand how that feeling is. They're just doing new things. For instance, like say you've never liked cheese, or I don't know why you wouldn't like cheese. Cheese is good. But say you never liked cheese, right? Not because you lactose, just because you didn't like it. And then one day you happen to be like, yo, I'm going to try cheese on my burger. Because you usually get just a you just get a hamburger by itself, right? Whatever. I'm gonna get a cheeseburger today. Very far-fetched scenario, like most of the ones that I say. Like, usually I think of good ones off my head, but whenever I record these videos, for some reason I don't think as many good scenarios, I guess you could say. But yeah, say you want to try cheese, so you try cheese, put it on your burger, eat the burger, take a bite. At first you're like, you make a face. You're like, oh man, I remember why I don't like cheese. You start chewing it. You get it for like a second, like a little gag reflex that you want to throw up on. You want to throw up because of it, but then you just eat it, and you're like, oh well, it actually wasn't that bad. And then you try it again, and you end up liking cheeseburgers. Now you got double cheese on your burgers, and you want to ask for cheese bread too, like jalapeno cheese bread too. Very far-fetched scenario, of course, but. You know what I'm saying? Like, stepping out of your comfort zone is a very important thing in life, because sometimes we don't realize how comfortable we are until we try to be uncomfortable. And then when we do, that's where your mental strength and your discipline goes into play. That's kind of where your discipline takes place in. And that's where you start building it, obviously, with doing uncomfortable things. The cool thing about it is that it's a hand-in-hand thing. You do uncomfortable things, your discipline keeps you doing it, and you also build more discipline. If that makes sense. I think it does. Yeah, uncomfortableness. And it's like, I said uncomfortableness. I don't even think that's a word. If it is, sheesh. If it's not, I just made it up. Like for me, what I do, I like to be a little uncomfortable in the morning. Because usually in the morning I wake up super early. Either it'll be like 4 or 5, depending on how late I sleep sometimes. Sometimes it's 6 if I sleep really late. Just to kind of get that hours in. Because people around me be saying I don't sleep much. And I guess I don't. But at the same time, I don't really need as much sleep. But yeah, so I'll wake up in the morning. First thing I'll do is I won't look at my phone. I'll make sure I pray in the morning before I dip to the gym. Go to the gym. I'll go 2-hour workout in, or however long it takes to work out. Usually it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Drive back home, jump in a cold shower. Immediately jump in a cold shower. Shower is like the worst thing ever. Sometimes I procrastinate for like 10 minutes in the restroom, just like, if you shower with cold water, you know how that feels. Like right before going in, it's like you question everything. You're like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? There's warm water there. We paid the electricity, whatever gas bill. There's warm water there. Why am I doing this? And then you end up doing it, and you're like, okay, well, it wasn't that bad. And then you actually wake up and feel like more energized in a sense. And already started my day off really good doing uncomfortable things. And then that way throughout the day, anything else is uncomfortable, say I gotta do different things, try new things, or for instance, my pressure washing business, I gotta go hand out flyers and talk to people and make conversations, sometimes door to door. Say I gotta do that, I already deal with comfortable things, so it's not gonna be as hard to do it. And not even apart from all that, like growth comes from it too. Like, you can only grow from being uncomfortable. It's like it's important in life. Just don't be complacent, because it's easy to let life get by you if you just stay in the same place and keep doing the same things. And it's the most scariest thing in the world. I feel like you get to a point in life where you're like, damn, I really didn't do nothing that was uncomfortable, or didn't do things that pushed me to my limits, and now I'm just stuck where I'm at. I'm not happy with where I'm at. It kind of sucks. And then that's where I feel like people hit their midlife crisis in their later years of life, because sometimes they just get stuck in this repetitive thought habit of just doing the same thing and never pushing themselves to limits that they couldn't be pushed because no one ever pushed them. And sometimes you got to be your own like motivator. You got to be your own mentor. You got to be your own inspiration for yourself. Yeah, you get inspired by other people and by seeing people do things, but at the same time, it's like if you don't inspire yourself, you're not doing enough. I feel like, and that's like as genuine as possible. Like honestly, you got to get to a point in your life where you're going so hard, you're doing so many great things, and it's like you take a second to reflect. Say you're at a moment where it's very difficult, and then you're just like, damn. You reflect on yourself. You're like, I've done a lot of uncomfortable things, and I'm very proud of myself, and I inspire myself, and I'm amazing. And I don't think that's a bad thing to say to yourself. I don't think it's bad to believe in yourself. Like for some people, for other people, it makes people like uncomfortable in a sense, and that's a different kind of uncomfortable. I'm saying it's like when you're confident in yourself, when you believe in yourself, it's almost like a thing where like people grow envious of you. If they don't really support you, they'll grow envious of you. And if they did support you and like love you as a person, then it's a little uncomfortable for them because they don't recognize that you. But yeah, guys, uncomfortable, be uncomfortable. Don't get scared of being uncomfortable. If it starts with just taking a cold shower in the morning, I suggest you do it, because first off, you feel like energized after. If you're getting your day started with the cold shower after you work out, it's like the most amazing thing ever. Second of all, your skin looks good too, and you don't really break out. Like me, I shower with cold water all the time, and like I feel like I never break out. Washing break out like the next day and stuff. That would suck. But I don't know. There's a lot of benefits to cold showers too, so look into it. I'm not saying do this or do that, but just do something, I guess you could say, that's uncomfortable, whatever that is to you. Because some people just love showering with cold water. For me, I personally don't, but I still do it because of the fact that it's uncomfortable. Yeah, it's your boy Lou. Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Make sure that you've started already on your resolutions before. Well, it's already gonna be too late to say that because this one's going up tomorrow. Or if you do have resolutions, make sure you stay on them. Make sure you give yourself a year. Like give yourself just a year. And I'm not saying in a year just commit to it and then a year from now just stop. I'm saying just give yourself a year of just very dedicated hustling, dedicated to like grinding, dedicated to everything that's gonna better your life. For instance, like gym, building healthy habits, waking up early, being on time with things, being more in tune with people in your life. Things are gonna better you. Make sure that your resolutions don't just go for the first 2 months of the year like a lot of people do, and then just give up. Or not even 2 months. Some people only go for like a week. They'll be like a New Year's resolution. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then the second week comes of the New Year's, and they're back to the same thing they were doing. And it's all because they weren't being uncomfortable and they were being disciplined. Like I said, it all works hand in hand. But yeah, kept talking again. That's the one thing about me is like I'll keep talking and talking forever. So I kind of gotta just remind myself that I'm only doing like shorter videos for now until I get to the point where you want to see like longer videos, maybe do like live streams and people come like chat with me and talk with me, ask me questions and stuff, or just maybe even just like jump on a call with me. However, we'll just chop it up. But yeah, it's the boy Lou. Happy New Year's once again, 2023. It's time, man. There's no better time than the present. We gotta really buckle down on everything we're doing. All my young men out there with aspirations, with just remember that everything's gonna come your way to make you stop doing the things you're supposed to be doing. But it's up to you, because it's only up to you. Your decisions will shape your future, so just remember that. And any women out there too, like I'm not trying to make this an all men channel, but sometimes it is. The majority of it is, honestly, but some things maybe people could relate to it too if you're a female or a male. Yeah, whatever it is, like I said before, you don't gotta be average if you're broke. Don't be that person that's broke and average. Why don't you try to be above average even though you're broke, and then in due time you won't be broke because you're not average. Works hand in hand. It's the boy Lou and I'm out. Take care of yourself.